Martinsville Speedway. 4 races to go here in Season 7 of the NICS. And unless one other driver makes a comeback, the 2 drivers that are battling for the title at the moment are the 76 of Bjork Bjornsson and the 9 of Nick Baker. With Bjornsson starting so far ahead, this could be a good chance for him to get ahead of Baker in the standings. Let's get underway here at Martinsville. Already Bjornsson's trying to get clear of LGD, but it's Dustin Keys who takes the lead. Has yet to win a race this season, got into the top 10 after a good Mount Panorama finish. This would be even though he's not likely going to win the title, it would be very good of him to get his first win. Mine in second. If he wins this race, he'll throw himself into the title race. They're all pretty single file for now. You can see here, with a pretty decent battle here, which I believe is for the top 10. Actually, no, it's not. Where is the top 10? There is Roger Stevenson, the last car in the top 10. None of the chase drivers have been outside of the top 10 quite yet. And look at this, LGD's making a move back on Bjornsson, just outbreaking him to the inside, and third place is going to be his. Bjornsson gets too far out there, and this could be a good chance for Drake to get out as well. Drake prefers to stay behind the 76 to draft. Not a lot of drafting really works at a track like this. You can see the 76 got really loose coming out of 2. And he actually got a really good run coming out of 2. He seems to prefer that middle group, it seems, because the 8 cannot get clear of the 76 yet. Still not clear. Drake and Martin get together. They both save it, and look at this. This is a fantastic battle we're seeing right here. Neither the 8 or the 76 is to be clear. Right when it looks like the 8's going to be clear, Bjornsson gets a huge run. Here we go. Drake just gave Martin a little love tap. Is that going to clear Drake from getting himself into the top 5? Yes, it is at the moment. Drake has taken the 5th spot away from Talladega's winner. To lap 13, Dustin Keys has led every single lap so far, which is really not that surprising. Dopik Mine needs to get past the 51 if he wants to throw himself into the title race. You can see here, Bjornsson is in 4th. Baker is in 6th, which at the moment that means that Baker will still hold on to his lead. Bjornsson needs to get a lot more positions ahead or hope that Baker messes up. And look at this, Martin makes a pretty good move on Baker. Is the 70 and the 9 going to get clear? Coming into the inside, you can see Martin's on the side of his car now. That Revolution is not giving that Dodge any brakes. Coming into the inside again, is Martin going to be clear? The pit window is expected to be at around lap 18. And look at this battle in the top 10. Ross has got out of the top 10, and there's a good chance that Roddick could get kicked out of there too. Roger Stevenson, the regular season champion, does not have any good chase right now. He's found himself outside the top 10, as far back as 13th, and it could be even more positions. Roger Stevenson is still currently in the 13th spot. The 10th spot looks to get passed here by Opsel, who he really believes he deserves to be in this chase. And really has been proving it because he is by far the best driver out of the best of the rest, make of that what you will. Dopik Mine has yet to make the move on Dustin Keys, but they're going to start pitting on the next lap. The earlier you pit, the better, so we expect a lot of these drivers to pit right at the halfway point. Oh, they're actually coming into pit now. Here they come. Keys, Mine, LGD, Drake, Martin. Who's going to be the first to stay out? Looks like it's going to be Jay Salter who's the first to stay out. But he's not going to be able to lead a lap. And that's really it. Boyd and Lorenzo, the 2 teammates, are staying out. Let's see what kind of action goes on here in the pits. Can't really see where they are at the moment. Here we go, the helicopter cam. Here's Dustin Keys. All cars paying at the same time. Who's going to be the first one out of there? Looks like Dustin Keys has got it for now. Is he going to be able to lead every single lap here? Martin and Mine both leave it out together, but it's going to be Dustin Keys who's out of there first, with Mine in second. Bjornsson in third, LGD in fourth, Drake in fifth, Rada, Martin, and Sparks. Now this is going to be very important here. Is Dustin Keys going to be able to get a lap car sandwich in between him and Mine? If he can just pull that off, he's going to have a pretty good gap. Here it is now. It's going to be based on Dustin Morrison Jr. And there it is. Dustin Keys has done it, at least for now. But no, Morrison Jr. gets out to the inside. And what's very rare here at these short tracks, it looks like that Morrison Jr. can make the pass. Keys and Mine are going to be side by side. Laps to go here at Martinsville. Dustin Keys is doing everything he can to get himself ahead of Dustin Morrison Jr. because he needs to keep himself ahead of Morrison Jr. if he doesn't want to deal with the second place car. Is Morrison going to try to make a move on Keys, or is Mine going to try to make the move on Morrison Jr.? We'll see. The last car in the top 5, you have to go all the way back here to LGD and Martin. The last car in the top 10 is the 19 of Opsal. The fastest lap bonus goes to the 21 of Callie Johnson. I believe that's like the 4th time that she's gotten the fastest lap bonus so far. That is a very fast 21 car. Here we go, back up here now. Dustin Morrison Jr. is still sandwiched in between them, but it's close. Here we go, Mine's making the move on Morrison. Morrison is slower, that 55 Supra is faster. Can Mine get 2 wins here if he can just catch up with Dustin Keys? The fate of these two drivers' hands depends on the 55 of Mine. Here we go. Morrison Jr. got very loose. Is he going to let Mine go? They're going to go down side by side down the backstretch. Is Mine going to try to outbrake him here? No, he is not. Morrison Jr. pulls off a great block. The two Dustins are not making this easy for Mine. It's going to be 5 to go this time around. And speaking of that, how about this? The 76 of Bjornsson is in the 3rd spot, and the 9 of Baker is all the way in 9. So that's going to very squeeze, if not increase, if not switch the points lead between the 76 and the 9. If Mine wants to be in title contention in his last ever season, he needs to make a pass on Dustin, and he needs to make it now. I wonder if these two are working together and making it such a hard time for Mine just because they both have the same first name. Here we go. Mine's trying to look to maybe on Dustin, but he closes the door. The 10 car is not making this easy. Mine has 3 laps to figure it out. And this could be it right here. Morrison Jr. is finally going to give Mine the space, it looks like. Down the back straightaway once again, but Morrison Jr. just gets a fantastic run down that middle lane. There's really nothing Mine can do at this point, except to hope that the 10 messes up. There being no significant wrecks here at this track, which is pretty surprising. Here we go. Looks like Bjornsson can make a move for second here. He's going to get past the 77 of Ronan. 2 laps to go here at Martinsville. And look at this, Morrison Jr. is actually going to make the move on Keys. Keys just gave him the bump and run. Morrison Jr. is going to unlap himself. Now it's 1 lap to go. Dustin and Mine side by side coming into turn 1. Is Mine going to make the move? He is going to try to make the move. Keys got loose. Keys got loose. They're tied down the back straightaway. This is going to be at the last time for Dopik Mine. He's going to make the pass. He gets out to the outside. He's ahead for now. We're in for a photo finish. Who is it going to be down the line? Did Mine do it? Oh, he did. He did do it. 3/100ths of a second. Dopik Mine has done it. Got his 2nd win of the season in the most dramatic way possible. How about that from the 55 car?